How are we all doing out there? So it's been a while since we've done a video. We've been quite busy with getting our lives together, haven't we, babe?
Yeah.
We have indeed. Vicky's operating the camera behind us because we need her to be able to come in and do some close-ups and things like that today. So what we got here is basically our electrics kit. So this is going to be the stuff that we're doing in the boat, and all the little jobs that we wanted to get done. We're finally going to get them done. So we have the alternator. Now I'd already replaced the alternator, but I've just got a sneaky suspicion that the one that they sold me wasn't the one that I actually should have. So we bought a nice new shiny one, which was specifically made, but is made for my engine. So done my research on that one, got the right alternator at last. Okay, so the problem being is that some alternators have kind of like a restrictor on them that they won't actually charge until the engine gives it good revs and whatnot. But no, we just went for the one that was designed for our boat or our engine. So that's that good. Done. So alternator is going to put the charge in. Okay. This is where it's going to get a bit right. Okay, so when the charge comes in, it is then going to get split. So what we're doing is we're having two batteries. So we're going to have one which is the house battery that just controls the house and the electronics on the boat. The other one then is going to run the actual engine. So we're going to make engine the priority, so the charge will go straight into the engine, and then from the engine then into the leisure battery. So the way that we're doing it is with the splitting kit. So we've got our fancy little splitting kit here. Look, there we go. Yeah, that's a nice little kit that I bought. Yeah, that's a nice little kit that. And if anybody wants to know what it is the something or other I bought on Amazon. Right, okay. So we've got all the kit that we need there. So we've got the earth wires and the live wires, etc. Bits and pieces. And basically what this little back gadget does is it splits the charge that comes out the alternator, and it goes into the two different batteries, charges them at the same time. Good. So here's our new engine battery. So we got a nice new shiny one, and well, I broke the last one, didn't I? I blew it up.
You left it in the car in the heat, yes.
Yeah.
And it went pop.
Yeah, I did. Yeah. And then I went to go and get it and found out it was in pieces.
Yeah,
so
to help a neighbour.
Yeah, yeah. So we bought a nice new shiny one. I mean, she's still wrapped up. I am going to disturb her. I don't want to wake her up just yet.
No, we don't want to jinx her.
But, there she is, yeah. So she's just a little one, and she's just going to run the engine. That's all her job is to start the engine. Brand new as well. On top of that, then we thought about it and thought, well, okay, so when we're on shore, we also want to be able to charge our batteries as well. So it's good that we got the engine, and we can run the engine and that will charge the batteries. But what if I don't want to run the engine to charge the batteries? So we thought shore power is the only thing that we can do. So on our berth, we have electric meters, and we can plug into the electric meters and use the shore power. So what we needed, because we didn't have it, was one of these little gadgets. So basically, if I get her out, it's basically like a socket. So it allows you to bring a line, power line into the boat, so you can run things off that. So there it is. So it's going to sit in the boat like that. So for example, if that's the cabin wall at the back, that's going to sit there like that. And then when I need it, you just flick it up, plug into the power, and it's waterproof.
Even better.
So that's quite cool.
Yes.
So what it does is it actually brings you your wires in, your power in comes in here. So, ta-da, we've got our cable there. So then what will happen is it will go from there then, all right, into this. So this is a bit big because I wanted a little bit smaller one, but this will do the job for us because it'll keep us nice and safe as well. So basically it's like a big fuse box, all right. So we'll have our lines that will go into it. And it's also got a trip switch there, so if it does experience any issues with the power, then it will just trip the switch and it won't damage any electrics or set the boat on fire. So yeah, so the power is then going to go from there, from the shore power into here, where it's going to be distributed out over here then. All right, so but at least everything is going to be protected. And then on that then, off that then we will have two different lines. So we'll have one line that runs out into the actual boat, which will be on then a multi-tap, so you'll have lots of sockets. That's what it was. That was the thing that we were missing for the list.
I knew there was something.
Like, what's something's missing? Something's missing. Multi-taps. So yeah, you can just plug a lot of plugs into one plug. So that's what a multi-tap is. But that's going to run the multi-tap and protect the multi-tap as well. So with the multi-tap then, we're going to also have this. So this is our trickle charger. So when we're on shore and we're plugged in, we can use the trickle charge that's coming in. And that will help charge our battery without having to start the engine. And because we've got this little kit, it will be charging both batteries. Clever, aren't I?
Well, I'm glad it's not me doing it all.
Yeah.
Because I don't have a clue where to start.
I'm just like, if you got, when like at work, I've got like diagrams all over the work and my desk and that, and like where all the different ways I'm going to do it. And yeah, so working it all out and stuff. Yeah, yeah, it's going to be a good job. Oh yeah. And of course, we need our shore power lead.
Yes.
Yeah.
Nice big long one.
Nice big long one, this one. So this will reach right down into the boat, and it'll fit into there. So it'll go from the mooring into there, and we've got power in the boat. That was the one thing that we haven't got really, is power, because we've got the engine batteries. The only battery power, the only power in there is the battery power.
Yes.
So what we're trying to do is give ourselves more options. So if we're on the shore, we can pack up a pontoon, plug in, and we can use our normal thing.
Yeah, because unfortunately the solar panel that you've got on there
Oh, it's junk.
isn't really doing
That's
much of anything.
It's tosh. It's taking more power out than it's putting in.
Well, that's what we were scratching our heads at when it last time we went down.
Well, that's the only reason, right? Because it was like, there was nothing on. Nothing was on.
Yeah.
No lights, cabin, anything. Nothing was on. Full charge battery.
Yeah.
And it was flat. A week later, 2
Yeah.
weeks later, it was flat.
Yeah.
Where's that power gone?
Yeah, it was very odd. But then, saying that, the flip side of that is the lights. We think the lights were doing a massive draining
Yes,
because
which
they were the
brings us-
old school lights.
You've done this before, haven't you?
Maybe.
You have, haven't
Just
you?
once or twice.
Because like, if you look in here, these are our fancy Dance new lights.
Yeah.
So we're replacing all the halogen bulbs basically that are in the boat at the moment, in the cabin of the boat. And we're replacing them all with these lovely little LEDs.
Yeah, so definitely more energy saving,
Definitely.
brighter and safer than what's in there, because they do get extremely hot. But they're so tiny.
It's a little cute one.
It's tiny, tiny.
Yeah, little cute one. So we've got a few. Pop them in.
Just in case.
That'll use less power. The other thing, the exciting thing. But
You
we
went
don't
all
have
Wallace
it
and
here.
Gromit then.
I know, but we don't have it here. Is the water pumps on its way from Finland.
Okay.
Yay! Yay!
Yes, the right one. The right.
So the water pump has been, well, ever since I've had her, it's been a pain in my side. I was going to swear then, you see. So I'm trying to do them less sweary the videos nowadays.
I know.
Reach for a younger audience,
Yeah.
a bit more hip, trendy. Ah, fuck
That's less of hip than trendy.
Fuck that. Yeah, so basically that's it. That's what we've been doing. So the water pump is on its way from Finland.
Should
They
be here
said it's going to be
next
next week, next Wednesday.
Which would be about a month from ordering. So
Yeah, but it's the Yanmar, it's the one that I need.
Yes.
And it's a proper water pump, because the one that we've got at the moment is Keurig electric thing, and it's sucking power out of the battery and just flattening the batteries. And there's not enough charge going into the batteries because I think that the alternator was wrong. So I've covered both bases. I've got the proper water pump for the engine and the proper alternator for the engine.
Yeah, and I think we've kind of just tried to make it work.
Yeah, yeah.
But now we're in a situation where we can afford to do it.
That's it, yeah.
Properly.
Yeah. Before it was kind of restricted to, cost and doing it as cheap as we could. Now it's a case of,
And it was
right,
working.
we can do it properly.
It was okay,
Yeah,
but it wasn't.
yeah. But it
when
wasn't
it comes
ideal.
to taking the boat out properly, it's a safety thing.
Yeah.
We want to make sure that everything is done right.
That's right, yeah. Because at the end of the day, I'm taking you out in back. I've got your life in my hands, and the last thing I want to do is...
Feed me to the sharks.
Actually, that's a nice way to go.
Bugger off. I've seen Jaws. Thank you very much.
I'd like to get eaten by sharks, I think. Yeah, that
We
sounds
can
quite
make it
cool.
happen, I'm
So
sure.
the other thing that we didn't cover
The safety, again.
was our
back to
safety netting.
Yes.
So where's this going, Vicky?
I got an absolute steal on that. So that's gonna, oh, where did I get it from? I can't remember what I got it from. I think it was something like Amazon or eBay, just really simple. And I got a really good deal on it. It was like 50 foot by 2 foot wide. And I think I paid about 20 quid for it.
Where's it going?
This is going on the Oh, you're testing me now, and I can't think. It's too hot, babe.
Just say the wires.
The wires around the side of the boat. Yeah, because they've got a proper name, and I do know the name, but I can't remember. Brain's fried. So yeah. So safety-wise, that will be. I'm going to assume it's my job while this one's inside doing all the dangerous stuff.
And the other thing that I had to do as well was the battery clamps. Because the battery clamps on that thing, because I'm basically rewiring the whole of the boat. So the battery clamps on that, I had no faith in whatsoever. I mean, they're just bits of wire stuck to bits of wire. So we've got ourselves a decent one. There we go. So that's just the negative, that one. But what it means is you can have 4 separate wires, individual wires running off that then, which makes things a bit nicer, because all there at the moment, they're all just wrapped around a little bit.
It's concerning when you start looking at the wiring, you think, oh,
yeah. So it's like, we're going to do it once, I'm going to pay for it once, get it done properly, do it properly, and we're away.
But we just need to get some wiring when we're down there.
Yeah, we need a little bit. Yeah, we probably will, but it's more of a case of that need. So what we need at the time we'll go and get.
Yeah.
But yeah, so we're all sorted. So next time we go down,
which will be in.
Not long.
2 weeks.
Not long.
2 weeks.
2 weeks. Yeah.
Can't wait.
Yeah, next time we go down, it'll be a job of. We'll have power.
Yeah. So it's going to be a couple of days on the boat getting these things done.
Yeah.
But it'd be lush, especially if it's
working.
Warm. I'm thinking warm.
I don't know, you're not going too warm. It's all right for you. Who's going to be sat in the engine room all day long? Me?
I'm right, Jack. I'm right.
Just sat there in my cramped little space trying to sort everything out. Yeah. That's the pros and cons of having a boat. That's just why, you know, it's why it works, the relationship works. Because I'm down there fiddling around with the engine, sweating myself off like a...
Careful.
Sweating like a Swedish porn star. Can I say Swedish porn
hot and sweaty.
Star? Is that one? Is that naughty Swedish porn star?
Babe.
No? Right. Sweating like
hot and sweaty. That's all you need to say.
Potato.
Yes.
That works, doesn't it? No.
Not really, but should we just move on?
Yeah. Okay. And
I'll be outside doing the other stuff.
Yeah. So we've got the water pump to do. Looking forward to getting that job finally put to bed. Water pump to do. Then yeah. So I've got to do it all kind of in an order as well, and that's the thing.
Better get your pen and paper out. And
I need to do the water pump first, and then do the alternator. So that I'll know then that the alternator and the water pump are running. Then I fiddle around with the electrics.
And that's when I go and get lunch and leave him to it.
So it'll either be in the news that there was a fire on a yacht in a marina, or there won't be. No, it's all right. I've done my research. I know what to do. Yeah, so we're all set to go. Can't wait now. Like I say, just got the water pump to come. And get that fitted. Even got some spare belts. Although I'm looking at these and they've sent me the wrong ones.
We'll see when we get down there.
These ones are done. These are the V, what they call the V belts. It's not mine. My belt goes around all 3 pulleys. So it goes the engine pulley, water pump pulley, and an alternator. That one doesn't. That comes off another engine. The next model up, I believe, where they have 2 pulleys on 1 shaft. So that it sits like that, like a V belt. See?
Yeah.
Crap. Use the part number as well. It's a proper Yamaha part number as well.
We'll probably have to send those back, guys.
Made in Indonesia as well. That's where
maybe we won't be sending them back, guys.
Yeah. Maybe we might just write that off as don't go shopping there again because they've got their catalogue mixed up. Because I double checked it as well when it came in, because I was like, no, I've ordered the wrong thing here. And I looked at it and I went, no, it says on their website it's the right part. And I was looking at it, yeah, it does, but it's not. It's the same as mine. There you go, choice of having a boat. So there we are, folks. Well, that's it. Oh, one last toy. New toy, crimping for all my electric work. I've already got a big soldering kit. So I've got my soldering kit already. It's already down the boat. I just needed some of these.
You make me slightly nervous looking like that with those things.
Yeah, they're cool. So basically, look at what they're for. For anybody who doesn't know and thinking what the fuck do they do. So when I'm doing my electrical work and I'm wiring things up and connecting things up, you have your little wire connector, so the wire goes into there, and then you put that around it and you give it a crunch and it tightens it. And rather than use pliers, because when you use pliers it flattens the two sides and it creates like an oval shape, doesn't fit it snug, any more chance of it coming out. Yeah, bit of soldering there as well, and I'll be laughing. I'll be soldering away all day on that though.
Proper tools for the jobs.
Yeah. Who's a tool? Who you calling a tool?
New one. My love.
Right, folks. Is that everything? What was that? Remember what that was? Oh yeah. Go on, last thing. Last thing.
The last thing.
I think it is.
I think for this time, yes.
Can we get it out? Shall I get it out? No. It's my little voltage meter. So we've got it on the boat and it's a dial.
Yes.
And it's a bit.
Yeah, we're not really reliant on anything on the boat at the minute that
No.
tells us what it's doing.
Yeah. But I'm only rigging that one up to the engine battery. I can't wire it up to them both because it won't be able to tell me which one's flat. Because in its head, it'll think, hang on a minute. So the only way I can do it is
short out like Crichton on Red Dwarf.
Could do, yeah. But yeah, so yeah, that's just for the engine basically, just so that I can see that the engine battery's charged. But it's LED displayed as well, so I can read the dial rather than look at the numbers rather than try and work out what the dial's saying.
Fancy pants.
Fancy pants, yeah. Right, that's everything from me. Anything from you?
No, I think.
Got boat covers, haven't you?
Yes, all the last
now?
lot of the boat covers for inside are now dyed and ready to go on. I did kind of pull my hair out the last time we were down because I couldn't find them, and I realised they were still in the airing cupboard at home. And I've also sourced a company to do the foam and material to
for
do the locker hatch seats, which we're going to do.
Yeah.
So, because they are very worn, very spongy, and I dread stepping on them.
Yeah. So rather than just having a board, which is what they are, we're gonna create little cushions that we can little waterproof cushions that you can actually sit on and enjoy sitting on rather than.
It's a bit more comfortable, and it's the material and the colour of the material I've chosen. It's kind of gone off what you wanted. Will match the boat one she's painted.
When she's done, finally done.
Yes.
Yeah.
So
that's next year's job. Next year's job is paint her. Take her out.
She's going to have to come out, yeah. And hopefully she'll be in. Well, I say hopefully, potentially be in a different location.
Yeah, yeah. That's the aim.
To make life a little easier.
That's the aim. First job, engine.
But this is the big one.
This is it.
This is the big job.
So it's like, yeah, everything I needed pretty much I've got now. It's just a case of putting it all in.
Yeah.
Hey.
Yeah, and then
we can go motoring.
We can
We can go out into the bay and then go out into the sea. Well, in the estuary.
Hmm.
We'll have a run up to Penarth and up that way. Be nice. Spend a day
I have
out.
to get my camera working, my proper camera, and get some really good shots.
Yeah. Okay. Anyway,
That's it
enough of
then.
this talk.
Yes.
Let's get on with it.
Let's go. See you later, guys.
Bye.